guys haven't watched that yet, go check that out. What was I saying? Oh, so this is the first appointment that we went to was the orientation, so I really don't count that as an appointment. It's my first actual appointment where I'm supposed to just sit and talk with the doctor and come up with the plan and blah blah blah. But because I'm on day 4 of my period, and my period only lasts 4 days, so it should be going off. So it should be going off by later on tonight. That they're going to do everything that they were supposed to do the first couple of days of my cycle, all the tests, ultrasounds, all that other good stuff, and they should be giving me some drugs to start as well. So that's what we're going to be there for. So Javon woke up late. We agreed to leave out of the house at 7:15, and it is 7:20, and she just literally got up. So I left her at the house. We was driving separate cars anyways because she has to go to work afterwards. So I left her at the house, and I'm headed to the appointment. So I guess she'll meet me there later on, which I really don't mind because it's not like anything big is happening today. So if she doesn't, when she's late, I don't mind. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that quick tad bit before I go inside of these people's office. I'm so sleepy. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night because I don't know, I think I was anxious, but really excited. So I start to ovulate on day 12, so which is next week. So we should be getting inseminated next week. Our sperm is going to be delivered to the the Carolina IVF center today to be washed. And then we go pick it up right before our procedure, and that's when Jerron was telling you that you have to put the vial of sperm inside of your boob or something like that, to keep it warm. So yeah, so the sperm is being delivered on today. I have to go, after I leave my last appointment, I have to go there to pay the $50 fee that they charge to sign for the sperm. And then when we go pick it up, we have to pay another $250 for them to wash it. And yeah, my procedure should happen next week, and then from there you have to wait 2 weeks before you can take a pregnancy test. And I don't take stress very well, so normally I would probably be stressed out thinking about whether or not the test is going to be negative, which I am not stressed out because my wife has my back. So my cycle literally starts my period starts every 27 days. So the 2 weeks wait that I have to wait for the test to come back positive or negative, the reason I'm not stressed out about it is because it literally happens a day before I start my period again. So with that being said, if it is negative, I have no time to even stress because in 12 days after that, I go right back again.
So you guys, apparently my camera privileges have been reinstated
Temporarily supervised
because she has an appointment, so when it's convenient for her, it's good. So we are at the doctor's office,
and I'm pregnant.
And early this morning,
and I'm pregnant. Speak it into existence, and the universe will adjust.
She's sick too, you guys. Just want to tell y'all she's sick. She about to kirk out on the nurse early this morning. Not kirk out like that, but
They don't not like that.
because the nurse said that it's up to the doctor to decide if she start her procedure. See how she acting right now, yeah.
Playing in this bougie today.
See how I'm gonna cut that out.
No, you're not. You don't edit
See how she acting, you guys. That's exactly how she was acting when the nurse came in here.
Do your ultrasound, then you go talk to the doctor. I said, okay, I'm not going to be proceeding with other things today because that's what I was told. That didn't matter. I was on my period, and she was like, "That's up to the doctor to decide to proceed." I said, "What the lady told me." You know, whatever, and I repeated what the lady told me. She's like, "Oh, that's what I said, that you're going to do everything today." No, half of that is not what she said.
Why is this got a box? It's opening and closing.
See, give me.
See? Keep it. Keep it.
That's the focus box. Hello.
What? Wait, it doesn't know how to focus. It doesn't normally come up there.
It's following your face. Yes, it does. It's always up there.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is. How you gonna tell me about my camera?
Because when I use it,
Girl, see, this is why you don't use it. Hi guys.
What up?
So,
Is that gonna be shaky?
So, we are doing an update for you guys after my appointment today. You want to start?
Okay, we went to the appointment and they took her in the back. It's probably, you're gonna see some footage of that. She twerking in the appointment. I didn't get that on camera. I was trying to get my
uterus ready.
I didn't get that on camera. But anyway, the doctor was like, portion of her labs was slightly high or abnormal.
One portion of my lab.
I just said a portion. So he wants her to go in the morning time, fasting, no exercise or nothing, kind of like docile, whatever, and get the lab redone tomorrow, and they get them back the next day. So Thursday, today is Tuesday, so Thursday she's scheduled for a saline procedure, and that's to see if she has any polyps or anything. They like to do it on base. They like to do it ahead of time, everything ahead of time, instead of trying IUI like 4 times and figuring out why she can't get pregnant and she got polyps. And then, as far as I understand it from the briefing, polyps are like, you know, like a polyp, abnormality in your uterus. And then what happens is the polyp takes a lot of the room. So if the baby has this much room to grow in here, if you have a polyp, the polyp is taking half of the room, so the baby can't grow because of spacing issues. So they like to make sure that you don't have any polyps before you go in there, because if not, they'll go ahead and remove them, and so on and so forth.
So I have that procedure done on Thursday the 19th,
in 2 days.
So tomorrow I have to go and get blood work for one of my labs that came back a little bit higher. It's called it starts with a P.
Prolactin.
Okay, so basically prolactin is basically something with your brain. It sends signals to your stomach area for your cycle.
Hormone.
So worst case scenario is a small like tumor on the brain, but I was just informed that you can live with that perfectly fine. So the thing is that the only way that is like bad is when it's at 100 or more. The average is supposed to be at 25. Mine is at 35. So they just want me to go back just for like extra precaution or whatever.
It's on the low side of high.
So this is the part that has me like not stressed, but just like aggravated, because they said that sometimes with the saline procedure, it prevents you from moving forward with the IUI, because well, at the current time it prevents you from having the IUI like as soon as possible, because long story short, basically what it does is when they go in with like the little syringe thing and they pull back out, your walls start to reheal after your cycle, and sometimes that can cause the healing, can cause the egg not to drop. And if that happens, then of course I can't get inseminated this month. I have to wait till next month to get inseminated. But if it doesn't happen, then I can be inseminated this month. So what he did was he prescribed me the Clomid. So that's what you guys just see me take. I just took 2 pills. I have to take it cycles days 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Cycle, not period. So you might be on your period the same, your menstruation or your menstrual cycle the same time you're on your regular cycle. So it should be like the 4th and 5th day. She only has 4-day cycles. Like I have 5. 4-day. We'll say period. I don't like that word, but we'll say 4-day periods. I have 5 days. She had 4 days. So so actually she's on her last day of her period and 4th day of her cycle.
So with that being said, so we're gonna go ahead with the procedure on Thursday. If everything comes out fine, then I'm gonna go ahead and get inseminated this next week. If it doesn't, then I'll have to just suck it up and get inseminated next month, which that's not what I'm hoping for. I mean, if I have to wait, I'm going to wait, but like I said, that's not what I'm hoping for. But at this point, everything I feel like is just in God's hands, so it'll happen when he's ready for it. So if it happens this month, it happens this month. If it happens next month, then I'll just have to suck it up and wait. Good morning. we are getting ready to go to have a saline, I think that's what it's called, done. It's so that they can check and make sure that there is no polyps in my what is it, my ovaries, uterus, something like that. I can't remember. So I have been taking the Clomid for, today makes 3 days that I've been taking the Clomid. Let me know if anybody watching this has taken it and does it make you tired, because I literally, like, I'm a nap person anyways, but I feel like ever since I've been taking that, I have been like completely drained. Like, my naps normally last probably about an hour, hour and a half. Like, my naps have literally been lasting like 3 hours, and I just still feel tired afterwards, like sluggish. So let me know if anybody else has experienced that. It could also be because since I started taking it, one of the bloods, the prolactin blood that they had to draw, it required me to fast. So it could just be, you know, taking the prenatals and taking the Clomid and not really having anything to eat. It could be a mixture of those things as well. But I'm back to eating regular, so we're going to see. Rayshawn told me about drinking this 100% pomegranate grape juice from Pommy, and I've been drinking that, and that girl is crazy. And if you guys don't know who Rayshawn is, that's Rayshawn from Our Normal Life Atlanta, Ray. But yeah, that girl is crazy. I'm just like, I think, okay, so I like pomegranate, the fruit, but this is where my mind gets messed up with the pomegranate juice. Okay, so I land bought it, and it's 100% pomegranate. Like, there's nothing else inside of it. So I'm drinking it, and when I'm looking at it like cranberry juice, because that's the color it is, and I love cranberry juice. So when I actually drink it and I swallow it, it's not cranberry juice. So that makes me like want to gag, because I'm like, oh, this is nasty. Like, it's nasty cranberry juice. Like, my mind is not registering. It's not cranberry juice. It's pomegranate juice. And my mouth and my brain is just not aligned, and it's just not working right. And then my stomach is the one that has to suffer from it. But I'm drinking it. I'm gonna keep drinking it too. But this is not what this video is about. This video is about the TTC journey. So yeah, go to the doctor's appointment today. It is actually 7:45 in the morning. We have to be there at 9, which means we need to leave the house around 8:15. Of course, Javon is just getting up, because that's what my wife does. So I'm inside of here about to get my saline sonogram. Baby hasn't made it yet. She's in traffic, but I just want to show you guys what the room looked like. They sound like the nurses when they tell me I got beautiful veins.
Okay, let's flip this out. Okay, that's it. Okay.
I don't have beautiful veins, so
You did great. All right. Wasn't too bad.
she did great, you guys.
Okay. Kind of step one of the journey there. Okay.
So you just fill it up and take the
You can
pictures,
go
and
ahead.
that's it.
We're up there. So we'll just go over these images. Look great. So Dory's going to run through these 3D images here.
Okay.
So this one is you cut this way. This one is cut this way, and this is a 3D conglomerate. And this is, see that dark area? So that's the outer uterus. This is the inner uterus where the implantation happens. What we're looking for is a deviation. So like a polyp or a fibroid that would show up. And this looks, this looks really good, okay? Yeah, I don't think that's it.
You got plenty of room.
Yeah, plenty of room. That's a good way to put it. Plenty of room there. Nothing else is there. So one other thing I need to talk to you guys about is your prolactin level. You repeated your blood work yesterday. So that level.
So she just finished her procedure.
They said my uterus is beautiful, just like me.
She's so crack, y'all. I swear. Putting her clothes on.
I just got some Chick-fil-A, so good. But I wanted to call you guys. I wanted to just fill you guys in on the last little bits of our appointment today. And then I'm gonna end this vlog here, and it's gonna go up on Sunday. But so they said that I inserted clips of what my uterus looks like inside of here. They said that my uterus is gorgeous. They said his exact words was, "Your uterus is beautiful. You're beautiful on the inside and the outside." So There's no cysts, no polyps or anything like that inside of my uterus. It's perfectly fine. It's more than enough room for baby or babies inside of there. And so everything with that was fine. But on the 19th, I got tested. My prolactin levels got tested. Your prolactin is supposed to be at 25. Mine was at 35. So when I went back to the doctors on the 17th, he was like, he wanted me to basically fast, not eat anything after 10 o'clock that night, wake up the next morning, don't do any working out, any fast-paced walking or anything like that, roll out of bed, brush my teeth, come back in, check my prolactin levels again. So they really start to worry when your prolactin levels is at 100. So when I went back, I'm thinking like, you know, everything was perfectly fine. Until today, I found out that my prolactin levels was even higher. They're at 40 now instead of, well, 39. And now instead of 35. So they started me on these pills. Hold on. And I'm supposed to start taking those once a day. And then now they want me to go in for an MRI to make sure that I don't have a brain tumor. Right? So they said that if it is a brain tumor, it's a very small one. I can still live without it. It's perfectly fine. All I gotta do is take medication. Or whatever the case may be. But it still makes me kind of nervous, but I'm not stressing over it because I know at the end of the day, God has the last say so. So it still makes me nervous, but I'm not stressing over it because of the fact that the reason why it makes me nervous is because my grandmother died from failed brain tumor surgery. So that makes me nervous right there. But I'm not stressing over it, like I said, because God has the last say so, and I believe that everything is okay. So I'm gonna call a little bit later and schedule my MRI. Other than that, everything's perfectly fine. I'm still taking my Clomid, and I go on Tuesday for more blood work and sonic, what is it? Ultrasound and stuff like that. And then hopefully on Wednesday I'll be getting inseminated. So I'm super excited. So yeah, that's just going to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any tips or anything like that for us, make sure you guys leave comments down below. Don't forget to share these videos. Help us get to 200 subscribers by the end of February. But other than that, I hope you guys like. Until next time.